today?
Good, how are you?
Good. My name is Sarah. How can I help you today?
I feel like my life is in just a turmoil. So let me kind of take it back a little bit. My mom had me when she was 18, and she met my dad, who is from Laos, and they were together for, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 years. They had me, she was 18, and then I just remember like watching him in the car. Like, I was leaving, my mom was driving, and I was waving to my dad, and he was crying in the street, and I was driving away from him, and that was the last time I saw my dad. And we actually reconnected when he called me on my 18th birthday. So he lives in Tennessee, and I went and visited him a couple years ago, but since then I've gone every single year, and he's met both my boys now. My mom is different. So when I was 4, she told my grandparents that they either take care of me or she's just going to leave me on the front doorstep of a friend. A male black man's friend kind of deal. Like, if you don't take her, I'm just going to leave her with this person. And then I never saw my mom for at least a year. And then she came back and was just kind of in and out. She didn't attend mother-daughter stuff at school. She didn't come see my, kindergarten graduation, nothing. So when she got pregnant with my brother, 7 years later, she wanted to be a family again, so she fought my grandparents in court for legal custody. So my mom has just been verbally and physically abusive throughout my whole life. I couldn't do anything. I had one sleepover out of my whole childhood at my house, and I've gone to one sleepover at someone else's. Like, she just wouldn't let me do anything, but yet my brother does everything. He has a cell phone with 8. He gets to do everything. So it's hard for me because I feel like she was so hard on me, and now as a mother, I'm struggling. Like, am I going to become her? Am I going to follow in her footsteps? Like, I want to give my boys everything that I didn't and couldn't have. I guess I'm just having this issue with abandonment, because she's, first of all these years, she told me that my dad left. And then last year on Father's Day, when I made a comment on Facebook about Happy Father's Day, despite my father not being around, on Facebook, 27 years later, she tells me, oh, actually, I was the one that took you away. It wasn't your dad who left, it was me who left with you. On Facebook, in front of my 200 and some odd friends.
And are you friends with your dad on Facebook?
No. But who does that?
Do you think that your experiences with your mother has made you a stronger person?
Absolutely. No doubt about it.
Do you think it makes you a better mother?
Yeah. But I feel like that's getting in the way of my relationship with her now, because I don't like her. I love her because I feel like I have to, but I don't like the person that she is. I don't like what she's done to me. I don't like the things I had to go through.
Does she abuse your brother?
No.
Never has.
Never has. And my brother will be 21 this year, and he's been to jail 4 times, still lives at home, has a son, smokes pot, has no job, and she's okay with it. Like, she enables it. Yet I was forced to get a job at Pick and Save at 16. She was cashing in all my checks for her own personal use. So I was working for her, basically. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I don't know. I'm struggling with that, even though it's so many years later. I've been out of the house since I was 19.
Have you talked to her about it?
No?
Do you ever approach her about anything?
No. Well, I have tried, but she denies everything. She will always say, I've never done that to you. I've never grabbed you by your neck and put you up against the wall and made your feet come off the floor. I've never, threw a remote at your face and busted your eye. never done those things.
If she is unwilling to accept blame, do you think you can forgive her?
No. At least I don't know how. I don't know. I think that's what I'm struggling with. I haven't, and I don't think I can.
You can look at it in a way where it has made you a better person.
I can see where you're coming from.
So she may never change. Change is very hard for people,
Right.
and she may never be able to tell you why she did those things. But you can make the change and choose. And be the bigger person and learn from her mistakes. It already has made you a better mother and a better person. Do you ever discuss this with your father? Would you be comfortable discussing it with your father?
Maybe, yeah. I don't think he would even fathom like what she has done. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I don't know. The only person that I talked to were my grandparents, and they passed away now. So, I kind of feel like there's issues with abandonment. My mom didn't want to be a parent. My dad, so-called, left. My grandparents are dead. I have,
Yeah.
which that's out of their control. I'm not saying they abandoned me,
Yeah.
but I feel like
It's
all my
happened.
loved ones just keep,
Yes. Do you have close friends that you grew up with or other family members that were around